Hello guys, my name is Ben Sinerobe. I will be taking you on this topic, a visit to computer museum. Now in this topic we are going to learn the evolution of calculating devices, and we're also going to learn about early computers. Before we have computers to be the way it is today, there are so many calculating devices that has existed that people have used to perform simple arithmetic operations. Now, but these days we don't see these devices anymore. Okay, we don't see these devices anymore doesn't mean that it has gone on extinction. It might not be in commercial use, but it is placed somewhere. Now there is a place where all of these devices are being kept so that people can actually see it, because these devices are very, very important. So we are going to learn about that first before we move over to the various devices. That particular place that these devices are being kept is called what? A museum. A museum. Now, what is a museum? A museum is a place where old important things are collected and displayed. It's a place where all important things are collected and displayed. Now, people keep things in the museum so that those important things that we have not seen before, we just heard about it, we'll be able to see it. Like some of the old computers that we have, you don't see it in the market anymore, but if you go to the museum, you have to see it. Now, counting started in the early days, but computing also started in the early days. But how did they count, or how were they able to compute these things? Now, they were able to compute these things using some mechanical counting devices, and so many other devices that were invented. But the first of which kind that was used in counting is the abacus machine. The abacus machine. Now this is the abacus machine. Abacus machine. The abacus machine, it is a calculating machine. It was used 2000 years ago by the Babylonians, and it was also used by the Greek. The Greeks and the Babylonians, they used this machine so many years ago. Now, one unique thing about the Greek used this machine to write down their calculations on clay tablets in a script called cuneiform. This is what a cuneiform is. It's called a clay tablet. So whatever they have, the Greeks, whatever they have calculated using the abacus machine, they write it in their clay, on their clay tablets. They write it on their clay tablet, and this clay tablet is called cuneiform. So the abacus machine is a calculating machine that helps us to perform simple arithmetic. We can perform additions, we can perform subtractions using the abacus machine. We'll also see other important machines. Now, the abacus machine also have its deficiency. There's also some disadvantages using the abacus machine. So we now have another machine that came up, which is the napier bones. The napier bones was invented by John Napier. John Napier invented the napier bones in the year 1617. The napier bones were used for multiplication and divisions. Now, these napier bones are actually set of rods that were made of bones. This set of rods were actually made of bones that we can call ivory. Ivory is the elephant teeth. So these bones were made of ivory, which is the elephant teeth. This elephant teeth forms, once they put together, they form what we call this set of rod, and that is what we have as the napier bones. Now you can see a small clip about the napier bones. 7 multiplied by 1 gives us 7, all the way down to 9. So the napier bones that was invented by John Napier in the year 1617 was used for multiplication and division. Now we can see some other things that the napier bones could do that the abacus machine was not that proficient doing that. Okay, now let's learn some other devices. Can we guess the name of this machine? Who can tell me the name of this machine? Who can tell me the name of the machine? Has anybody guessed it out? This machine is the what? The Pascaline machine. It is the what? The Pascaline machine. We use the Pascaline machine to perform calculations. Now this is a short video that is talking about the Pascaline machine, how it is being used. Now you can see how it is being done. This machine doesn't use electricity. It doesn't use what? Electricity. This Pascaline machine doesn't use what? Electricity. Now we'll see in details more about this Pascaline machine. Now Pascaline machine was invented by Blaise Pascal in the year 1642. In the year what? 1642. It could do addition and subtraction. It is not an automatic machine. The Pascaline machine, it is not an automatic machine. It could do addition and subtraction. It was invented in 1642 by Blaise Pascal. You have to turn the dials to enter the numbers. Now if you look at the video over here, you can see he has to turn the dials so that he can impute these numbers. Let's see. You see how he's turning the dials so that you can impute these numbers. That is how the Pascaline machine works. So the Pascaline machine was a very powerful machine as at that time, because it was used to perform addition and subtraction. It was invented by Blaise Pascal in the year 1642. It is not an automatic machine.